All right, with that said, let me introduce my very first guest this hour. Her name is Victoria Chitwa, and she is the proprietor owner of Lima Juice and Smoothie Bar. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, Victoria, you're actually a very serious lady because you hold a degree in social science and a postgraduate training in human resources and foods and nutrition. Your company, Lima Juice and Smoothie Bar, makes 100% natural smoothies, and you're going to tell us how you started this business and specific, and even how you make the juices and maybe what some of your favorite flavors are and what the health benefits to all of this is. I think a lot of us enjoy smoothies for the flavor. It's like a sweet treat when we're trying to run away from other things. But a lot of us, it's just when we try and make it, maybe it doesn't come out the same way that when we've tried it from someone else. But very quickly or very briefly, how did you get started in all of this? Obviously, you have a health and nutrition background, but of everything you could be doing with that, why smoothies specifically?
Initially, I just wanted to own an eatery. And then when the opportunity presented itself, we were at a point where we were trying, like sampling a lot of smoothies, like just playing around with ingredients. And when we got the space, the specific need at that time was to get something refreshing, something cooling, because our 100% target market at that time was students. So we were looking at it like what would be wholesome and cooling for them, and what could they grab on the go.
Yeah.
And that's how the smoothie bar idea was actually born.
Nice.
Yes.
So it's an actual location.
Yes.
Where is it at?
At Daystar University.
Daystar
in
University.
Athi River, yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. And I can imagine that, like, say you've come from a boring class and on your way to your next class, you can grab a smoothie. It helps refresh you.
Yeah.
It's nourishing, as you're saying, because you need the energy to keep going for your next class. And so if someone is really trying to make a smoothie, what are the basics about making a smoothie?
The beauty of smoothies is you can experiment with very many things, right? And you can choose the kind of base you want and then add on whatever.
Okay.
Just depending on what, if you want it for breakfast, if you just want like a thing to go. The beauty of it is you can blend whatever works for you, and you can experiment with very many ingredients and very many flavors.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you mean by bases? What are the different types of bases?
We have smoothies that have dairy in them.
Okay.
So you will have milk or a yogurt as a base, and then you have the green smoothies or the health smoothies,
Yeah.
and you can have like carrot juice or a melon base.
Okay.
I don't encourage people to do water as a base. It's just basically the liquid on which you add on everything
Right,
else. That's
right.
what we're calling a base.
Right.
So I don't encourage people to use water, especially on the green smoothies, because something else will just taste better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then with smoothies, how important, I guess the ice factor, like it being cold is an important factor to the taste, is it? Right. So usually do you blend the ice or into it, or do you freeze your ingredients and blend? Does it make a difference?
Yeah, actually better to freeze the ingredients, because if you blend the ice in it, then you're diluting
water,
it's water. You're diluting your smoothie, and you don't end up getting, the first quality is actually compromised. And most of the pulp in fruit freezes really well.
Yeah.
Right now we are in the mango season. Mango pulp freezes
Yes,
really,
calling
really,
all
really
my cow
well.
friends to my mangoes.
So yeah, you just what we encourage is you freeze the pulp and then just blend it with whatever else you're adding in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And with some, I hear some people actually try and put in like the skin peels as well in the smoothies. Do you do that as well? Do you recommend that?
It depends on the kind of smoothie you're making, but the nutritional value in the skin is really, really rich. So if you're looking at a green smoothie and you're looking to get like the full nutritional content of it, then the skin is central
Okay.
in that, yeah.
Okay, very interesting. So talk to me then about the health benefits about taking smoothies. I know you've said it's refreshing, but besides that, what would be the health benefits as compared to other things that one could take?
Okay, just the fact that the smoothie, first and foremost, basically it's like a meal that has been liquefied, right? And I think because of the pace of life and everything, we don't chew the way we are supposed to chew. Like you're supposed to chew on something 32, an average of 32 to 33 times for it
Really?
for it to turn into a watery paste in
Oh my
your
gosh,
mouth
have you
before
seen
you
the guys eating
swallow.
a kibanda?
Yeah.
Like, just
So
wolfing it down.
all that stuff goes into your stomach in chunks, and your stomach does not have teeth. So at
Yeah.
that point, you're missing out on the nutrients, because we are not what we eat, we are what our body assimilates. So with smoothies, the blender essentially does what your teeth should have done,
Okay.
and breaks down all these components. And when you take it, when you ingest it, your body assimilates 90% of the nutrients very, very easily.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow. Okay, first of all, you're supposed to chew your food 30 to 60 times. That's
32 to 33 times
32 to 33 times.
before
Okay.
you swallow.
Got it. But a lot of people also then do come and challenge smoothies, like if they're actually good for you because of what we add in them, the additives. So they'll say it's too sweet. A lot of people maybe will use flavored yogurt, which then there's sugar in that, so it may not be as healthy. What do you do to sort of ensure that it is a healthy meal?
They are, like I said, different types of smoothie. When you look at the green smoothie, and those are the smoothies that are primarily for better health, and health smoothies. Most of them, number one, are dairy free.
Okay.
We don't use dairy in the green smoothies. And then,
Oh, really? Okay, so
yeah.
what's in that one?
This is actually spinach. So this particular one, that would be what I'm calling our health smoothie.
This one?
It doesn't have any dairy in it, and
Okay.
it has melon base. It has like a quarter banana, and then it has some chia seeds.
Nice.
And beetroot.
Okay.
So basically, the health smoothies will have like 50% vegetable and 50% fruit, or
Okay.
more vegetable than fruit.
And the great thing about this is it's an easy way to get your vegetable servings in for the day, right? Because many of us are kind of bad about that.
Yeah.
And so instead of drinking juice and adding sugar to it, this would be a good alternative.
That would be a very good alternative. And then the other thing is we get all our nutrients actually from plants. Plants have all the amino acids, all the minerals, the enzymes, and the phytonutrients that we need. But again, they're locked in cells that are made up of cellulose.
Okay.
And for you to break down that, again, it goes back to the chewing. And that's why, like, cows and horses will chew all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have to break down that unit for your body to get the full nutritional value
So
of
you're
it.
saying blending helps that process?
Absolutely. So
Gotcha.
you're able to absorb all that just from a blended drink,
Okay.
and get all the nutrients you need from
Nice.
that. Yeah.
What's in this one? What's this?
This
smoothie?
is, I had to do something with mangoes,
Okay,
because
yeah,
they're in season. So this is just basically mango and plain yogurt.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. And that one you said has spinach.
This has spinach, pineapple, and plain yogurt in it.
Okay.
Yes.
So really, you could do anything you want.
You could do anything you want with a smoothie.
Okay.
You could experiment right down to putting in nutmeg, putting in some cayenne pepper, spices. You can do whatever it is you want with it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Victoria, for coming through. I hope you guys have at least learned something. These look very yummy too. And again, like you said, put aside the sodas. Try a smoothie instead.
Yep.
Because it would be a much healthier alternative. And let me just read some feedback very quickly. Good morning, Joyce. Loving the show, and today's quote is perfect for me because I almost gave up on my business, but knowing it takes time for me to be there, I'm not giving up. Not now, not ever. I love that spirit. Thank you very much for that. And I'm sure you'd be able to testify the same. I'm sure there's challenges starting up a business and keeping it running, and people just have to stay focused on that goal, right?
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Joyce. Gloria from Eldoret. You make my mornings. God bless. Wow, that's very sweet. Thank you very much. Beth from Kirigoya says, thanks, Joyce, for that message. You have encouraged me a lot. Let's see. Joyce, your shows are great, but why don't you find someone to educate women on the issues of our skin, mostly legs and hands? Because some of us, our face is brighter than the rest of our body. How do we make them look the same? Okay, interesting. Perhaps we can get a skincare specialist here to look specifically at that. And someone here asking for the skincare specialist's number. Let me see if I have it. Oh, it's actually on your screen. There you go. It's on your screens. You can contact her directly. All right. Thank you once again, Victoria. And thank you to you guys again. Let's keep it locked right here on Full Circle with Joyce. I'll be back after this break. Stay tuned.